Hey tubers! Welcome back for another adventure. So what you're looking at is a Suzuki Quad Runner LT160. What year is it? I'm not positive, but I think they made these from 1987 through 2004, 2005, something like that. So that kind of gives you an idea of the spread. You could see that it's not the prettiest. There was or is a piece of front plastic, but I think that it's from a China quad. It's made out of fiberglass, and you guys could see the back plastic. Somebody kind of Frankenstein the heck out of it. So, I got to tell you, it's a heavier machine than it looks. Just kind of unloading it, I was a little surprised about how heavy it is. They must have put quite a bit of extra metal into that frame or something, because it was a heavy lift to get out. What's the story on it? The Suzuki 125 LT125 and that Big Bear, or that Bear Tracker 250, they were all part of that Hammerhead deal. I think I'm the third or fourth owner of these. I think all three of these were together at some point. Just offhand, it doesn't, I mean the plastic's off of it obviously in the front, but it looks like somebody kind of painted the frame at some point. The frame doesn't, normally, like the brake and the foot pegs, or in this case bar, shifter, all that stuff doesn't look dented up, and there isn't a load of wear on it. Those things aren't all battered and bent. The handlebars, look true, right? Doesn't have that, characteristic twist, as in it's rolled over. I mean, it's nice that it has a headlight. Yeah, I'm not quite sure that's the right one for it. But I do like it. I could always put it somewhere else. It looks like it should be pretty good for videos. It does have, looks like, drum brakes in the front. If I had to swag a guess, I mean, I would say it's probably somewhere around an 86 or an 87, similar year to that guy. I guess you guys told me that one's an 86. It's got a black seat. The seat's in decent shape, and you guys could see it's also got, one of those very long seats in black. So it was yellow with a black seat. If that helps anybody tell me what year it is. It does not have a recoil start. It just has a cover over that. It seems to be electric start only. I did get a key to go with it. Homie always likes that. What kind of shape is it in? I didn't put a battery to it, so I haven't tested it to see if the motor is viable or not. I was told it is. What am I going to do with it? That I'm not quite sure yet. Once I get it running, I can make a decision. The person who put the plastic on it ran screws to hold the plastic down, like right into the gas tank. How's that? So if you tilt it, gas runs out. I guess they figured the screws would seal themselves. I always see some of the most interesting stuff when you get one of these in. And speaking of interesting stuff, by where the chain is here, I saw some stuff that was a little bit concerning, so hopefully it's not going to be an oil leaker. Front and back suspension that appears to be in pretty decent shape. Right, seems to function okay. Rock and roll. Yeah, it's worn. It's your basic. I wouldn't call it a small quad. I guess I would call it probably a mid-size. Like that guy there also, that LT160 is kind of a mid-size. So it'll be good for videos, good to get running. I kind of wanted to bring a couple of Suzukis in, that way I can try my Magic CDI box on them. Now I have Yamaha, Suzuki, Kawasaki. I really have the whole fleet for trying my CDI boxes. So I think I would like to do that. So stay tuned. There'll be many more videos. This thing has been through, you know, the ringer. You know, I got to take a look at that front plastic. It was just kind of lying on there. I got to take a closer look at that to see if it's viable. That was painted black, and it's fiberglass, and it wasn't in very good shape. So I don't know. I might look around the Hoard. I do have some Suzuki and Yamaha 3-wheeler plastic floating around, so I might see if any of that is better, and if it goes on and, you know, looks halfway decent, or I don't know. Sometimes it's also tempting to just Frankenstein them, right? Because you kind of could put a bar across here, and quite honestly, you could put anything, trailer fender, anything. You can get a bucket and unwind it, heat it up a little bit to relax the plastic, and even, you know, just put a strip of bucket right through there to cover the front wheels. Then put a nice rack on the front of it. In the back, I'm not quite sure what the heck to do with these. I mean, that just goes under ugly. Way ugly. All right, folks, I want to thank everybody for dropping by to watch and comment and subscribe. Please remember to keep your feet down, your heads up, and get out and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.